Hey YouTube, this is my first official video being back from China. I'm going to make a whole nother video explaining why I didn't shoot videos in China, which some of you might already know about the VPN and internet and the Great Firewall of China. But this video is a haul video, not from what I bought in China. I did bring back many things from China. I went to Korea and bought back many things from Korea. But I started to unpack those things and put them away because it was so much and wanted to get it clean. So I will try to do a haul video for that. So there'll be a couple of videos that are just going to be focused on China. I will show you this really awesome book bag that I got from China. You see that right there? Melanin popping. Handmade, got it from China at the Black Expo. So it's a lot of interesting things to learn about what's happening in China, the relationship with China and Africa and everything. But this video is just a haul video of things I wanted because of course I could not buy makeup in China. You have to be very careful about makeup in China because there are a lot of people selling Fenty and MAC and all the really expensive brands, but they are selling fake ones. So you're paying like 50 yuan, which is about maybe a little less than $7 for a Fenty foundation. They're made in little factories, warehouses. You don't really know the conditions they're made in, how much lead is in them, and the quality is very poor. By far, you will see all of the name brand products there. But in China, you cannot, and this is how you know if it's real or fake. They do import many things, but you cannot sell cosmetics that have not been tested on animals in China unless you are a Chinese company, and that's new. They did not have it like that before. Everyone, even Chinese companies, had to test on animals. Now Chinese companies can be cruelty free, they can be vegan, but foreign companies, Western imports, must test on animals. So you will see Dior and really expensive brands, but you won't see Kat Von D, you won't see Fenty, you won't see Too Faced because they're all cruelty free. You won't see NYX. So you'll see NYX being sold at these vendors who are selling fake cosmetics, and they're selling NYX like it's an expensive brand, but it's still cheap price. You know, it's about the same as the rest, but because you can't get NYX in China, so it's something that people desire. A lot of Chinese people go over to South Korea to purchase a lot of their cosmetics, goods, and beauty goods, especially in the airports for the duty free. But I've already been talking long enough. I'm just going to show you what I bought. I'm not doing any swatches, and this is catch up of a year of not really being able to buy any makeup. There are Sephoras in China, but like I said, the options in there are not very many, and there's going to be nothing for my complexion. So one thing I got today, which is so old, everybody was on this last year, but they had it in Ulta, which was pretty awesome because I'm cash and carry. I really don't like ordering online, but prior to this you had to get this palette online. So this is my first Morphe palette, probably my first and only Morphe palette. So I have this. I should have had my stuff out a little bit better so I can get it quicker. Sorry. What else did I buy? This was free because I bought some things from Makeup Revolution or Revolution London. So this came free, and I guess this is the highlighting palette, which is good. I did need a highlighting palette, which is kind of light highlighters, but I guess I can make it work. Guess I can do it. Ooh, they're a little powdery instead of creamy. They're well, that's why it was free. They're pretty, but they're really that kind of powdery feel. I prefer things that feel a little creamy. I have an elf products have gotten expensive. They're in Ulta now. The primer, because I said, oh, let me grab an elf primer. I used to use elf primers because I used to have the elf beauty box things, and they would send you all the stuff, and the primers would come like every month. In the stores, the primers were $6, maybe $4. They were between $4 to $6. Now they're like $10, and this was $4. I'm like, Elf, you are coming up in the world. I see on the website they have Kristen Serrano, a fashion designer. It's like, wow, you're expensive. The Revolution luxury baking powder. I had a cheaper baking powder before, I think a Ruby Kisses, but it was kind of grainy and I didn't really like the way it looked, so I said, let me try something different. Sorry for the bag rattling. Revolution blush kit. Colors look pretty. Is that it for Ulta? That's it for Ulta. Let's see what I got from Nordstrom's, which is where I bought the bulk of my stuff because it was on sale and it was cheaper. This just looked pretty. This. And you know what? I did get something else from Ulta. It fell out the bag. I got, oh, hope it didn't fall out. Skincare is a big thing for me now. Trying to control the acne and the scarring. And trying to make myself look a little normal. So I got, and I love sheet masks in general. The Murad sheet masks. For acne, is this for acne? Oh, age reform. Don't ask me what I usually buy acne stuff. But I saw sheet masks and I grabbed it. Acne Control Instamat Oil Control Mask. So this was still like $14. I don't know if it's really that much cheaper than what I would pay, because they had this for $5, but it doesn't say that it would cost more. It just says $5. There are things usually say it costs more and then scratches it out and shows you the sale price. So like this would have been $22, so it was $13. So it's not too bad, not too bad. I had to grab this. I don't even know if I like all three colors. It looks like I do. The MAC Very Valuable Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. This was $25, which I think I have one of these in a very dark color. And I think that one was $20. It says this kit used to be $40, so not bad, not bad. Oh, this I thought was pretty, by Urban Decay, which I think that's the only expensive brand of shadows I really buy is Urban Decay. I did get an expensive shadow from Sephora in China. So these are the colors. I have to see what it was. I think it was it Too Faced? No, couldn't have been Too Faced. Because Too Faced isn't sold there. I forget what brand. It is a famous brand. Like they sell Bobbi Brown in China. This purple glittery lipstick from Urban Decay. So had to get some Urban, because I can't buy it. Couldn't buy it a whole year of me not spending money on unnecessary stuff. It's difficult. It's hard. I bought other unnecessary stuff from China, but I wanted makeup that was unnecessary. Okay, also from Ulta, I got the Revolution Concealer. I got the Revolution Retro Luxe Metallic Lip Kit. And I got the Born This Way Chestnut, which I was in Sephora and they said this was my color. I ended up ordering the chai because they were sold out of chestnut and chai. Then I got the girl to do my foundation after, and she said I'm chestnut. I'm going to keep the chai because I went in there because it was Jackie Aina. So, and I love Jackie Aina, even though I would never be a beauty blogger because I'm not good at doing makeup. I just like to play in it. I had some foundation samples from Sephora. Boop, 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 boop. And you're only allowed two samples each visit. I would have got like 5. I got the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna because that was another thing I really wanted while I was in China, was to try something from Fenty. I got the highlighter in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. And I had to, because while in China, I learned that Moscow Mules are my favorite drinks. So I was like, oh, Moscow Mule. Next time I go to the bar, I'm going to put that highlighter on and order me a Moscow Mule and what else do I drink? White Russian. Oh, and then I have the other glitter flips. I've had them before, but I got this red color. So this video is super long. Sorry, I try to keep them shorter. I'll be back with you with more things that I did in China so you can learn what it's like Peace out.